Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm sharing a merch haul from Disneyland. Let's get started. Hey friends, my name's Corina. I'm a wife and mama to 2 kiddos. Our family just came back from our holiday Disneyland trip. We usually go around like the beginning of December every year. And so we just came back from our trip. Usually when I post about our trip or trip haul or trip vlogs, people ask about a merch haul, and to be honest, we usually don't purchase very much, and so I usually don't have enough to do an actual haul video. I usually just kind of like share what we purchased in the vlogs as I go, but this trip was different. We did a lot of shopping, and so I have quite a lot to share with you guys and to do a full haul video. So let's go ahead and get into all the things we purchased. I'm gonna start with my kids' toys that they purchased because one of them wants to open one. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that right away. All right guys, the first thing I'm gonna start with is a set that Ella got. This is the Frozen play set. This is the Disney's Once Upon a Story set. She has almost all of these. And so the only one that she didn't have is this one, Arendelle, and then also Snow White. So this is what she picked out. All right guys, so Ella is gonna help me with her things that she purchased. The kiddos did have a gift card to use, and they also had some allowance money to use. I don't think either of them actually used any allowance money on the trip. They just used their gift cards that we gave them. So Ella, what's the first thing you got?
I first got this Rapunzel set. It's very cute. They have lots of things at Disneyland.
They do. They have lots of, it's like all the princesses. So it's basically a little set, and it has the princess as like a little girl, and then she has some things to play with. So this one is like a little tent almost.
When she
kind of like a canopy for her bed.
4 letters and a tower.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a camping set. So she has like a campfire and a little like sleeping bag.
And if she gets lost, and if she cannot see at night and she's looking for wood for her fire,
yeah,
she needs the lamp.
She'll use a lantern. Yeah, so that's the first toy that Ella got. The other thing that she picked out is
the Frozen set.
The Frozen set. These are actually both called Disney Once Upon a Story sets. They have different like versions. They have this version of all the princesses and the other version of all the princesses. This is the one that she's collected the most of so far. So she has almost all the princesses except for the Arendelle set, which you have now. And who's the other one you don't have?
I do not have this, the Snow White.
Snow White, that's right. So that's this set. Do you want to tell them who's in this?
Anna and Elsa and their sisters. Let me tell you about the movie. So I think some of you watched Frozen. So I want to talk about how, I want to talk about to the ones who didn't watch Frozen. So
real quick, okay.
Anna and so Elsa has powers in the movie, and then she accidentally froze her sister. And then Panic was in the air.
Panic was in the air.
And then they took Anna to the tours. That broke the spell. And so Kristoff was her true love. So Hans was her true love, and then Elsa said, "That's not your real true love." And then she found out it was not. Hans was the villain. So her real true love was the mole. Kristoff was her true love after all.
Good job. He's not in here. But it has the girls and 2 beds and like furniture for their room and Olaf.
I love them.
Very cute. And they all have a little like handle thing that you can kind of carry the set in. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay. And then we went to where?
Downtown
Pixar Place.
Pixar Place. And and this was the day when we left, actually. Mommy let us did a little shopping, and I got this. Let me show you what it does. Who needs help?
She said, who needs help?
This here cowgirl always finds a way.
So she has a little string on the back, just like Woody does, and she says different phrases. So very cute. Which ride in DCA is your favorite?
It's gotta be Ariel.
Okay, and then your second favorite is?
Jesse's Carousel.
Jesse's Carousel. So now you have a Jessie doll. So cute. All right, so those are all the things Ella picked out as far as her toys from this trip. Elias did also get something from Pixar Place. He picked out Wally and Eve plushies. These are so cute. These are like $23 a piece. So he did get these, and he used his gift card for these guys. And he also got this guy. This one he got from World of Disney. So this is Gary DeSnake. That's his name, from Zootopia 2, and Elias really liked him. He has like a little fanny pack. He's so cute. So that was his, I think his first thing that he actually picked out. He has a hard time purchasing things. Like, he doesn't like to spend money. So it's a little hard for him to like decide on things. But when he saw this, he immediately wanted it. So that's what he grabbed from World of Disney. I do want to say real quick that there was actually a really big sale on Inside Out characters, plushies, and all of them had been priced down or on a promotion for $10. Now, plushes are usually like $30 each, $29. That's pretty much like their average price, unless they're like the really small, like the Wally and Eve one, or $24. But for the most part, they're $30. So $10 for plush is pretty amazing. So we saw these when we were at DCA. And actually we got the whole collection. We already had Joy at home, so Ella had bought her on our last trip. And so I asked her, which one did you buy last time? Because I could not remember it. She said Joy. And then I said, okay, we're going to buy the rest of them. And the kids were a little concerned. Ella was a little concerned that I was going to have her buy them with her gift card. But I said, no, Mommy will buy them because this is such a great deal. And we can get a whole collection of plushies. So the only ones that they did not make were Fear and Ennui, but oh my gosh, let me try to get the whole crew up here. Okay, so remember, $10 a piece. So we have Sadness, Anger, Disgust, who is one of Ella's favorites, Envy, who is her second favorite. She thinks the girls are really cute, Anxiety, of course, Bing Bong. Hello, somebody. Have to have Bing Bong in your collection. And this guy is actually the hardest one to find. He was sold out multiple places, but we did find him when we were leaving DCA in like the toy shop. And it's Embarrassment. How cute is he? I told my husband he probably sells out really fast because of his size. And I'm sure they ship them like in the same size box. At least when I did retail, that was the thing. It's like, if you're getting thick hooded sweatshirts, they come in the same size box as t-shirts. And so as many t-shirts as you can fit in a box is a lot more than the sweaters. So with Embarrassment, like, you can only fit so many of him in a box versus this little gal. So anyway, it was a hot commodity to grab him. So I'm really happy that we did. And we have the whole collection that was available from what they made. So again, they were marked down for $10. And we were super excited. Ella did also get one on our first Disneyland day. She got a Wishable, which is a little cardboard container. And these ones were Aristocat Friends. And it's a surprise which one is in the box. But she opened it up and she got Berlioz. This was actually the last Wishable that was in the shop where they were. She and my husband were shopping. And so she got him. She was so excited. He's very cute. And she's super excited to have another cat in her collection. A couple of other things. This is actually a gift for our nephews. We have two younger nephews. They're turning 4 and 3, and they love cars. So they're brothers and they love cars. So I like to get them something that is Cars related. They like Cars, the franchise, and also just like actual vehicle cars. Anything with wheels, they're into it. So I got them these. They're so cute in their little holiday outfits. I just thought they were so fun and unique, and just something that's pretty rare to find. So definitely a good collection, a good item to add to their collection. I totally forgot about this. This is actually Ella's also. We both forgot about this. This is, what's it called? This is Kawaii Slime Company. So there's one in downtown Disney in the Strip, and then there's also one right now. They have a booth in DCA. And so Ella picked out this Happy Holiday slime. I think it smells like marshmallow. It's blue. It's very pretty. And then you can put like a baggie of mix-ins together. So I forget what they charge per ounce, maybe a quarter an ounce or something like that. But anyway, she gets a bunch of mix-ins, and then she will create her own little slime concoction here at home. Okay, so you guys probably know by now, but we are magic key holders. And so every now and then they have like special like freebies for magic key holders. So for the holidays, they had this like poster, and what they have is basically a little card, and each week you're supposed to like go and get the new card. So this was, I think, week 4, which is the final one. So it's a bummer we don't have any of the other ones, but it's a cute little just background. And then you can insert the card into this little slot, and it essentially makes a little scene. So I'm probably going to go on to the Facebook group and see if other people will sell me their other cards for like, postage or whatever. Because usually people do grab extras if they are able to go to the parks more frequently. And then we can have a whole little collection and see the whole scene. And this would be fun to have out for the holidays. So I will see about finishing that, but that's the one that we got during our trip. And then there was one day where I was heading out with the kids going back to our hotel, and my husband stayed in California Adventure for a little while, but I saw a shirt when I was leaving and I didn't grab it. I was kind of thinking about it, and by the time I got back to the hotel, I said, okay, I do want it. So I asked my husband to grab it for me. It is this beige Mickey like beaded t-shirt. It's like a longer t-shirt. It has like a slightly longer hem in the back and then this little slit on the side. So it's pretty like flattering and feminine, but I just love how Mickey is beaded on there. And I always struggle with merch, like Disney merch from Disney, because it's just like not really my aesthetic oftentimes. I like the Spirit jerseys, but a lot of the other things are just like not quite my style. This, I feel like I can kind of dress up and like add ears to it and things like that. I was even picturing using like the holiday ears, the plaid with this, and that could be really cute with like a little sweater or jacket. So I think this is really versatile, and it's nice to have something that's official like Disney merch. And I just like that it's like sequiny beaded kind of applique situation. So pretty nice. Also the t-shirt quality is nice. It's really good. It's nice and like thick. I have a shirt similar to that from Disney World. It has all 4 parks on the front, but it's not like beaded or anything, but it's a similar kind of quality and cut, which I really like. Alright guys, we did get some pins. My husband has gotten into pin collecting and trading, and Ella really likes to get pins as well. And so she picked out this cute Marie pin with the little rainbow. Very cute. And then we also grabbed some holiday pins. Let me open them. Alright guys, we did get some holiday pins. So we were actually really excited to find these ones because we didn't think they would have them in anymore. They are the gingerbread house pins for this year. So this is the Disneyland Hotel one with Minnie and Mickey, and this is the Grand Californian with Chip and Dale. And these are just so cute. I absolutely love them. We also love like all the ones for Disney World resorts too. We were super surprised to find them, like I said, and we actually found the Disneyland Hotel one in the Grand Californian. And then we thought, oh, they're probably sold out of all the Grand Californian ones, so we'll just get this one that we can grab since it's here. And then we went to the Disneyland Hotel the next day, and I actually found the Grand Californian pin. So it's funny, they also had Disneyland Hotel gingerbread pins at the Disneyland Hotel, but the Grand Californian pins were nowhere to be found at Grand Californian. So I don't know if they just sold out at Grand Californian because everyone was staying there and they wanted the pin for that resort, but I was really excited to find this guy. And then we also got this pin that has all of the resort like names on it with the gingerbread houses. So these are all the resorts that do gingerbread houses basically. Yeah, so, or like gingerbread displays essentially. So there's Alani, Beach and Yacht, Grand Californian, Disneyland Hotel, Boardwalk, Animal Kingdom, and Epcot are where they do their gingerbread display each year. So just a really cute pin for that. And then we also grabbed the hotel pin for Pixar Place, which is this cute little snow globe, and it has Monsters Inc. friends in there. And then they also had one for Disneyland Hotel that was Tinkerbell, but we didn't grab that one. Alright, and the last thing I grabbed are mugs. I am a mug junkie. I was surprised though by which mugs I picked out this time because they were not holiday specific. So When we saw the Inside Out plushies, I also saw this mug, and I just thought it was so cute. Inside Out, or Inside Out 2 is not like, I mean, I really do enjoy those movies, but the mug design is just so incredibly good. I had to get it. And then the core memories on the handle, so cute, such a comfy handle. And then inside is Nostalgia herself. She is the cutest little thing. So I love this shape mug. It's just like really comfy in my hand. It's really cozy. I feel like it keeps like my coffee really nice and warm in the morning. And since I do work from home most days of the week, I like having a cute little mug to start my day. So I got that one from DCA, from Bing Bong's shop, where we also got all the plushies. And then I also got this one from the Disneyland Hotel. This was hard to choose because there were so many great mugs that I really liked, but I knew I don't need any more mugs, like ever, probably in my life. But this mug was absolutely calling my name, and I had my eye on it when I saw like it come out a few weeks ago, but I'd seen it was sold out, so I didn't like have my hopes up about getting it. So I was so excited to find it. It says Disneyland on the inside, and it looks so plain and like unsuspecting. It's just like a taupe color mug with these blue kind of silhouettes of the icons, park icons and rides, but you guys, it changes colors. So when you put coffee in here or tea or whatever, when it gets warm, all of the color starts to fill in on all of these icons. And when I tell you, I used this mug this morning for my coffee, I gasped when I was watching it. And I'll insert like the clip of it changing colors. It's so cool. And then what I love is that it becomes all colorful when it's warm, and then like when your coffee cools off, it's back to blue. So I thought that was really funny and like a great indicator to know like, okay, my coffee needs to be reheated because my mug is blue again. But really like this mug. We also did get this mug and a different one for our kids' teachers as part of their Christmas gifts. One of them is very into Disneyland, and one of them we're kind of not sure, so we did like a kind of neutral one for the one that we're not super sure about. But the one that loves Disney and like Mickey Mouse and Disneyland, we got her this mug, and I think she's gonna love it. Okay, we did also go to Box Lunch, which is close to Disneyland. It was about a 10-minute drive for us from the Howard Johnson Anaheim Hotel, and my husband really wanted to go there. It was Black Friday when we went, so there was like a little bit of a line to get in, but they had some good deals going on. So the first thing is that he got these mystery pins, the umbrellas. And so in our pins, we got Lady and the Tramp. So cute. We got the Cheshire Cat. And we got Figaro. Hey, mamas. There's Joy. Thank you. And then we also got 2 more dupes of Figaro. So we'll set this to the side. And then we also got the Dalmatian. He also got the Dalmatian. So pretty good. All right, and then also from Box Lunch, Ella picked out this notebook, the Aristocats notebook. She loved all of the little dividers with each of the cats. So very cute. So she grabbed that. And then I got this Harry Potter lounge fly bag. And I am completely obsessed with it. It has the Elder Wand in the front. I just think it's such a cute little bag. I'm totally going to use this for date night and for like our little special like, you know, mommy daddy getaways, things like that. It does have like a shoulder strap to it as well, which is in here. It has like a little chain and then the cushion. Very simple bag. Inside it just has a little divider in the middle and a little zip pocket at the back, but just so cute. I was so hesitant to get it, but then I looked online and it was completely sold out online, and that's usually my indication. If something is sold out online and I'm debating getting it, I go ahead and grab it because I know that as soon as I walk away from it, I'm gonna wish I'd gotten it and I won't be able to. So love this. Somehow I came out like as the big spender at Box Lunch. I don't know how that happened, but it did. There we go. Alright guys, and that is everything for our haul from Disneyland. Like I said, we spent quite a lot on merch and stuff like that just with the holidays, the kids being excited about having just some of their own spending money, and then some gifts, and also the great deals we saw on the plushies. Never seen anything like that before, so that was definitely a must do. And like I said, we grabbed a couple teacher gifts as well. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and going through a little haul with me. I will see you guys very soon. Bye, friends.